Now, musical instruments, in which Betsy Aaron has a lesson to teach us all. Don't go around putting people in pigeonholes and categories, especially not in a big city. Here in New York, your waiter is probably an actor, and your cab driver may be working on a novel, and your dentist, well, this is Betsy's story to tell.
There we are. So we're going to have Stan Getz and Kenny Barron with us this morning. Huh?
This patient's about to undergo dental implant surgery.
You're not going to feel anything anyway.
His dentist is periodontal surgeon Dr. Ron Odrich.
Turn the music up just a little bit, please.
Odrich is a very special specialist in the area of implants. When Ron's not working in New York, he teaches, spreading the gospel of periodontal surgery all over the world. But dentistry isn't all he practices.
I occasionally practice clarinet during a lunch break or when I have a cancellation. A rare day goes by when I don't play a little bit.
There are two ways you can book an appointment with Ron Odrich. In this office, $125 will get you a consultation. But a few blocks away, for a $12.50 cover charge, you can have a lot more fun. Once a week, the Ron Odrich Quartet gets together. Tonight, it's at Jimmy Walker's on New York's East Side.
It's really a privilege to play with these guys. They're really that extraordinary. They're really just fantastic.
On piano, Don Friedman. On drums, Bob Litwack. On bass, Harvey Swartz.
I've known Ronnie for at least 10 or 11 years. At least I've known him. He's been in my mouth. He's done my mouth. He's, you know, and I've done numerous gigs, concerts, and even a little bit of recording together. We've done a lot, and he's very dedicated to playing music.
And he's been playing something ever since he was a kid.
I remember going down in high school, sneaking into the Three Deuces and holding a 75-cent Coca-Cola off to the side of the bandstand and standing 3 or 4 feet away from Charlie Parker and watching every breath he took and every move he made.
Ron's father was a professional cellist. He also played the saxophone and the clarinet. He played with Artie Shaw.
The two of them were trying to tell me, look, what are you going to be a dentist for? You can stay at home and you can take a band on the road and you can do this and you can be a musician. They really wanted me to go to Juilliard and be a musician. And I had to kind of argue my way into dental school. Who's the piano player in this?
This is Duke Jordan.
Duke Jordan.
And he plays these great intros. Listen to this intro.
Yeah.
Like perfect
Odrich
setup.
has been able to combine his love of music and dentistry.
Now relax.
In this case, what's good for the doctor is good for the patient.
It's good music for Valium.
Lawrence Feldman is a professional clarinet player and patient.
I think Ron is just a dentist so he can support his music habit.
You're going to feel a pinch here. The people I really enjoy treating are musicians, and I've always done that. And it's because I have a special understanding and a special feeling for them and their problems.
It's one thing if a regular dentist who's never blown an instrument says, "Ah, you'll be fine, don't worry about it, kid, you know, I'll replace this molar, you won't know the difference." That's, you know, that means nothing to me. A guy who actually plays the same instrument I play, if he can tell me it won't have any adverse effects, it's much better for me.
Even more, think of flattening out the corners. Just flatten out the corners. There's special satisfaction that comes in helping musicians be able to get over problems. And, you know, and then the basic things like missing teeth, losing teeth, and being able to put implants in somebody's mouth and get them back to playing again. That's phenomenal. And if you know where to put the teeth, it helps.
Two of Ron's musicians, the piano and bass players, work at it full-time. Then there's the drummer, Bob Litwack, Dr. Bob Litwack. He stopped playing drums 40 years ago to go to medical school, eventually becoming chief of cardiothoracic surgery at New York's Mount Sinai Hospital. When he and Ron Odrich decided to start their own group, he stepped down as head of the department.
When things get very sticky, I can.
Do you really do that?
Yeah, I do. I fiddle around and there's a neural connection between the sticks in my brain, and as a consequence, it sort of clears the mind. Oh, it's a ball. It's a ball. I have to tell you, it's something that I can't even begin to describe. And to put it in the vernacular of the bassist, we got a real good groove. So that's the way it is.
So there you have it. 2 pros and 2 part-timers. Nah, it's really 4 pros.
There isn't a difference. When they're on the bandstand, we treat them as they treat us as musicians.